Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you are new here, welcome to the community. I'm Speech Clouds, and today we will be giving you book recommendations for the age range of 6 to 8 years old. Today I have 4 books on the list that I enjoyed when I was younger and made an impact on my life. I just want to mention that these 4 books are not ranked in any sort of way. So without further ado, let's get right into the first book. The first book I have for you today on this list is Magic Tree House by Mary Pope Osborne. This book is extremely entertaining and interesting and is a book that I loved to read when I was younger. If you're looking for a book series that is in the age range of 6 to 8 years old, however at the same time is not only easy to read and entertaining, but also will be a challenge, then this is the book you need to go to. This book isn't too long, however does have a few pages, meaning that it won't be a sudden jump for kids who are used to reading picture books. So it will be a great transition book. This book is about 2 children who find Magic Treehouse, as the book title says, and go through a bunch of adventures that are extremely interesting and will want you to continue reading the book. I just want to mention that all of the books on today's list are series. If you watched my other video, you would know that I highly recommend reading series. The reason is that by reading a series, you don't need to wait for reading and finding the next book. Magic Tree has almost 50 books in the series, and I almost have all of them. Meaning that if you get this entire series and start reading it, you wouldn't need to wait and find the next book. You can always be happy that you have one more book to read in the series. So Magic Tree House is an incredible recommendation that I have for this age range. So let's move on to the next book. Book number 2 is A to Z Mysteries by Ron Roy. This is an incredible book that, just like Magic Tree House, will capture you and cause you to read every one of the next books. Just like the last book, this is also a series. This book is about 3 characters who do and solve mysteries. So if you want a perfect book that's not only interesting but will expand your mind so that you could ask more questions and gain knowledge, then this is the book that you should read. When reading, you will be pushed to answer and ask questions in your mind that relate to the book, because it's a mystery novel. So if you want to enhance your brain, then this is the book. So just like every other book in this list, this is an incredible choice for kids and people who are in the age range of 6 to 8 years old. Now let's move on to the next one. Do you want to read not only to become a bookworm, but also to gain knowledge? Well, book number 3 is your answer. The book I have here today is I Survived by Lauren Tarshish. This book is not only the way to get interested and addicted to reading, but also is the way to gain knowledge. Now how, you may ask? Well, this book has an interesting twist. Unlike some other fiction books, this book takes real life events that's happened in the past, so you got your history knowledge, and takes those events and puts them in the stories with a fiction twist. They change the characters, and something unique about this book that you can't see in other books is that since this is a series, in every book the characters actually change, which is quite interesting. However, the theme doesn't. It's always about surviving and survival, but it takes different events. For example, the book I have here is about the Titanic, and there's so many other books about sharks, and there's quite a few books in the series. So, do you want to read not only to get interested and use it as a hobby, but also to possibly gain knowledge if you're like me and do not like reading non-fiction books only? Then here I got you covered. So make sure to check out this book. And before I continue to the next one, always make sure to check out the description, as I will have different links and resources, and also the links to where you can get these books, and also the name of the books and the authors if you want to buy and enjoy reading. But without further ado, let's go on to the last book for today. The last book, but definitely not the least book on today's list, is Geraldo Stilton by Elizabeth Dammy and also with Scholastic. So this is the perfect book if you're still more comfortable with those picture books. Let's say you just finished reading those picture books and you want to take a step forward and start reading a bit more bigger novels. Well, this is the book you should start off with. This book, unlike the others on today's list, are extremely colorful. This book, I'll just try to show you. You can see so many different colors and pictures on each page. Each page has small little diagrams of the different things that are occurring in the text. Also, there are so many words that are bolded, color changed, and also where the font's changed that makes the reading so much more enjoyable compared to plain text on the other books. So if you're just entering that age group and you want to start reading some real novels, then start off with Geraldo Stilton. And as just like the other three, this is a series and it has so many other options and other books. So that was today's video. We talked about 4 incredible and great books that made an impact on my life and that I truly enjoyed when I was younger. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, like the video, and share, as it will truly help me. And I'll see you in the next video where I'll give you even more recommendations and a list of books for the age group of 9 to 12 years old. So thanks for watching.